B is for Bessie, who soared through the sky.
A pilot reaching so high.
Hello, boys and girls. Today, we are going to be learning about Bessie Coleman. Who did I say we were talking about today?
Bessie Coleman.
Who was Bessie Coleman?
Where is she from?
Listen carefully and you will learn who Bessie Coleman was and where she's from. Bessie Coleman was the first African American and Native American pilot to ever hold an international pilot license. She fought discrimination to follow her dreams of becoming a pilot. She became a skilled barnstormer.
What's a barnstormer?
A barnstormer is a pilot that travels to perform stunts and gives rides. Bessie Coleman was also an aviation educator. Bessie was born in Atlanta on the 26th day of January, 1892. She had 12 siblings. As a child, Bessie helped her mother to pick cotton and wash laundry. The money she earned, she saved it. When Bessie got to 18 years old, she enrolled in the university. Unfortunately, because she didn't have a lot of money, Bessie had to drop out of college. When Bessie turned 23, she moved to Chicago with her brothers. Her brothers had just returned from serving in the military in World War I. And guess what? Her brother told her about the stories of female French women who were permitted to fly. And that is where Betty got her motivation from. Bessie began applying to many schools, but because of her mixed nativity and her gender, she was rejected. Until one famous African American news magazine publisher by the name of Robert Abbott admonished her to move to France. There she began her pilot training. On the 15th of June, 1921, Bessie got her international pilot license. Bessie got to fly as the first African American woman in 1922. Here she did stunts, loop-the-loop, and making the H shape with an airplane. She went on to give tours, lessons on flying, perform at flight shows. She even earned the name of Queen Bessie, Brave Bessie, and the only race avionics in the world. Yes, really. However, yes, 2 years after Bessie Coleman became a pilot, she got into an accident.
And she crashed?
Yes. But did you think she stopped flying?
No!
No, she didn't. Bessie recovered and continued flying. However, in 1926, on the 30th of April, Bessie Coleman took her last flight. She died doing the thing she loved the most. Although Bessie's life ended abruptly in a tragic and untimely way on the 30th of April, 1926, she left a legacy and modeled a pathway, especially for the people of color in aviation. Her life continues to be a significant source of inspiration to people worldwide.
C is for Carver with peanuts galore. innovating, creating, and so much more.
I was born a slave in the 1860s in Missouri. The exact day of my birth is unknown, but most historians believe it to be around, 1864, just before the abolition of slavery in 1865. Now, around that time, my mother, my sister, and I were kidnapped from the man who enslaved us, Master Moses Carver. Mr. Carver managed to find me before I could be sold back into slavery, but he didn't make it in time for my mother and my sister. I never saw them again. 1865, after the abrogation of slavery, Mr. Carver and his wife decided to take me in as their own, where I worked in their garden with various plants, fertilizers, and soils. It came to the point where most people started calling me the plant doctor, because I could nurse any sick plant back to health. Now, when I was about 13, when you get to be my age, your memory starts to play tricks on you. Yes, it was 13. When I was turning 13 years old, I decided to leave home to work hard for my education. While at university, my research in sweet potatoes, yams, and peanuts especially flourished. I was even also able to come up with ways to improve the lives of poor black farmers like myself. And with the Jessup wagon, my mobile classroom, I was able to use showmanship to educate and entertain black people about agriculture. Now you might be asking me, what was the secret to my success? It's simple. It's found in the Bible in Proverbs 3:6. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Now, how far you go in life depends on your tolerant with the young, compassionate with the aged, sympathetic with the striving, and tolerant of the weak and the strong. Because someday in life, you will have been all of these.
Thank you for joining us. I hope you learned a lot. See you tomorrow for episode 3. Bye-bye!
A to Z Black History. A to Z Black History. A to Z Black History. Raise the freedom flag. A to Z Black History. A to Z Black History. A to Z Black History.